do you not think it's crazy how people just look at that penumbra just sitting there?
What about it?
Well, I could just steal that.
Yeah, I mean, you're not right. You're not wrong. Do you have Werner's phone number?
Les, there's a briefcase in the glove box.
Yeah, there's nothing in it.
What? No, I don't.
All right, let me get it. You surely bought a car sometime, right?
Yeah, I wasn't able to extract anything kind of useful. It was just talking about boosting and VIN scratches.
Were they talking about that, or were you talking to Sophia about that?
No, she was talking to me about it. And she works for, I think she works for Rami.
Hey, Werner, since you're friends with Sophia, and I'm sure you're gonna hang out soon, just reiterate to her that she cannot be having discussions regarding boosting and scratching and shit on the property. Preferably if she
whispering.
If she has no business at the property, you just go there, do your business, and then go about your day. She don't have to be there to talk about that shit. She does not know about that stuff. She's not aware. She's not aware. All right, perfect. Thank you. She literally just did it now. That's why I'm calling you. Yeah. Well, sure. Just
yeah,
tell
you're really
that, please.
fucking me here, Les, to be honest. She's gonna be calling
why?
me up in a rage in a second.
Just fucking block her number or something. I don't know.
What the hell's happened now? What have I woken up to?
What? What are you talking about?
Why are you spying on Sophia? Is this a carry on from yesterday?
No. Okay, listen. She is very loosey-goosey, not talking about shit she shouldn't be talking about. And then when I'm at the lot today discussing a business thing regarding
oh, she's calling me now.
Ha! Don't answer. All right. I'm sitting there and I'm having a conversation with Werner in the back of the lawn, right?
Yeah.
And she approaches us while I'm having a conversation with one of my employees, says an advice for my business that I should take better care of Alex. Can you imagine that?
Well, I mean, Alex does want to go on a business trip, and he wants to watch hentai with you, and you always decline.
Harry, don't do this. It's not about that. There's some internal workplace drama, and she's getting herself involved in my business.
So it's not okay.
Nah, him and James are fighting.
Oh,
and
for God's sakes.
Since Alex is friends with Werner, and Werner and Alex is friends with Sophia, and Sophia is also friends with Nino. Apparently, Nino's also involved in this and putting his nose into the workplace drama at Autos. I don't understand why people need to make shit so complicated. Just let me run my shit and fix things. That's what I'm good at.
Oh, she just texted me, man.
I don't even want to hear it.
Do you want me to read it out?
No, I don't. I'm good. All right, where we going for this shopping?
Shopping is... Where is it? It's Old Benny's.
Huh? Old Benny's?
Old Benny's in the south side, yeah.
All right.
Anything happened yesterday, Les, after I went to sleep?
Van came around.
Oh, good. How was he?
Yeah. He was good. Yeah, we were just, talking about some business, catching up. What else? Nothing crazy. On top of that, no. Yeah, nothing crazy.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Stay
nothing
awesome,
crazy.
my dude.
Yeah, no, actually, there was some kind of crazy races yesterday.
Oh?
It was titanium race, full S class. He hosted, I think, 3 of them.
Did a lot of people, was there plenty of S classes, or was it, how many people?
Oh, it was like 8 to 10, maybe? 10?
Damn, okay.
Yeah. I showed up with Dean. My car felt like shit. I don't know why, so I DNF'd, but we bought the limes. We limed titanium.
What?
Yeah, in his face before the race, in front of everybody.
What did he say?
He said, "Stop throwing limes." We said no, and then we threw another lime.
Ooh, brilliant.
Yep.
Very
And then
good.
Rami came there without a mask. He retaliated by throwing a $100 bill in my face, so I limed him as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what happened.
So I had a talk with Speedy yesterday, and he did also say he's been having some issues of his own with Sophia as well. So I was busy trying to clear up this. Remember that stuff I was telling you about Nino and Speedy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was getting to the bottom of that, hearing the full story.
And what was said?
Basically, Speedy likes that Nino kind of, told him what I said. And that we're all friends looking out for each other.
See, I had a discussion. I don't even know if this is worth saying, to be honest. I had a discussion with Nino Chavez and Denzel regarding Sophia. And in that conversation, he also brought up your situation with Chavez, right? He didn't mention any names, but I could tell it was about you.
Mm-hmm.
And he seemed extremely agitated and frustrated over the situation, almost like he had a personal problem with the situation. And it struck me as interesting because he has no problem with Sophia. But when you made a slip up, it was like it was the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah, I mean, I did. It's also behind here, by the way. Sorry, it's like around the back of this building.
Like behind.
Well, the annoying thing about my slip up was it's fuel to connect the dots basically, and the dots were kind of connected.
Oh no, I mean I think you fucked up. 100% you fucked up, but I feel like it doesn't have to be that complicated. You fucked up, you talked to Speedy, he lets you know that you fucked up, done. It doesn't have to be more than that.
Yeah, true.
Like I don't understand why things need to be so complicated. But I mean, you 100% fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I to be quite honest, I didn't realize until
I'll call you back, Nico.
I didn't realize until now how I feel like this whole bench shit or whatever it is, this whole kind of, it's almost like I suppose it's competition almost close to like being at war with each other. So me making a slight slip up like that does fuck the whole thing. Wasn't really. The problem is I'm so far out of the loop, unfortunately, because I haven't been involved in any kind of conflict for months. You know?
I mean, you have to understand too. You were saying it in front of Nino Chavez, who still separates me from meetings.
Yes.
So.
I think
just,
the reason Nino was so pissed off is because we're not giving him the info about this Limelight stuff, but.
Nah, I don't think that's why.
No, that's why he kind of like jabbed at me the way he did. He
well,
said to me,
he's...
"Why you won't tell me one of your close friends about Limelight, but you'll let slip about ammo in front of me and Curtis and fuck over Speedy, something along those lines." He was very frustrated that I wouldn't give him info on Limelight.
I mean, maybe that is what he said in the heat of the moment to justify his actions. But I mean, we both know, he's a man that deals with information. That's what he does. So, understandably, he would be upset about something like that. I don't think that's crazy for him to be upset about. But the only thing, I think you did very much fuck up, and you're definitely, you should take responsibility of your actions. And I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying it's what you should do. Again, the only thing that struck me as interesting is I felt up until like the other day that Nino did not really see Sophia in the same light, which struck me as interesting because everybody else does.
Well, it's not surprising. Nino is one of the people that kind of bought when Sophia first came to the city, Nino was the one that kind of raised her, to be honest.
Yeah, but
they've been acquaintances working together, friends for I think a couple months at this point.
yeah, but I mean, at some point you have to also understand that your creation maybe is best left to its own devices.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if Nino wants
me,
to, if Nino wants to put his eggs in a faulty basket, then that's his choice. I'm not going to stop him from that, and I'm not going to think less of him for that. I think what you fucked up is Nino, out of anybody I know, cares more about these type of things, like information, than anyone I know. So if you're going to fuck up in front of anybody regarding this, it's Nino is not the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you warned me about Sophia, you know, and you were right. The thing is, listen, I do find Sophia quite fun to be around, but she would literally, I don't want to be dragged down with her. I don't want to be dumped in the bottom of the ocean due to Sophia, because I feel like that is a ticking time bomb. She does herself no favors.
Yeah.
And the daddy.
The thing is, I don't care. Like, somebody like Sophia is so insignificant to what I do. But when I do start caring is when it starts interfering into my business or my friends' businesses. And it has.
Yo, Dogbert, what's up, you legend? So she spends a lot of time at Otto's, but I thought she got fired from there.
Yeah, she's fine. She hasn't been
So
employed
why
more
is
than...
Does she just like being hanging around there? They're her friends or what?
Well, that's what I told her. I told her after she told me the information. I said, with all due respect, Sophia, I don't think I need you to tell me how to run my business. You're not even an employee. That's what I told her.
Why, do you not think it's kind of at the point where we should, you know, either hire someone or just snatch her up and take care of her?
Yeah, I think so, but I'm worried. I'm worried it's going to be another Bassam situation.
Yeah, maybe, but
because
who is going to stop us, Leslie?
Well, I don't know
Explain to
where
me.
Nino stands. That's the only thing. I still, to me, that's unclear.
Right,
I
but
don't know.
The thing is, Leslie, I do understand your concerns, and you are smart to have those concerns, but this is starting to really piss me off now, because I feel like, why
It's creating more headaches than it's worth.
why
100%.
why do we never see eye to eye with Nino anymore? If it's gonna be the Bassam situation all over again, Nino was the one that convinced everyone not to do anything, and then did a complete 180. If the same thing happens
this is true.
again, it's like it always feels like Nino is the one resisting. And
Okay, you
I
want
don't know why.
you want to hear why I think this is the case?
Sure.
I think that with the city growing larger and more people being here and there, I feel like Nino feels left out, and by feeling so, he actively puts himself more outside. Right?
Yeah, that's I can definitely see that for sure.
But here's the thing, I like Nino. I think Nino's a great guy, but I think that I don't know. I think I might be completely wrong about this. This could be, this could just be me like overanalyzing or analyzing it incorrectly, but Nino is a person that likes to think about all outcomes of things, and I think that causes him to sometimes take the approach as the devil's advocate, if you know what I mean.
But it comes
So-
across as disagreeing with everyone.
Correct, yes. So he will take the opposing side just to do it.
Yep. Yes. I feel like this is
And-
exactly what happened with the Bassam situation.
Right.
I can never understand Nino because he always comes across as, well, he is family and he's always kind of has your back, but sometimes when situations like this happens, what his plans and what he thinks and what he wants to do is so far from everyone else, it comes off as really bizarre.
Yeah.
I feel like the
I
same
don't know, I
thing
think,
would happen with Sophia.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if it would. I really don't know, because I had a conversation with Nino, and he just said, "All right, so we just ice her," you know. Like I don't. So I mean, maybe he would have no problem with it. I don't know.
Was he being deadly serious, or do you feel like he was
I
joking?
think so. I think so.
I marked up the job, by the way. I'm gonna start going.
But you know, it's one of those things where like I mean, at the end of the day, I think 100% Nino will stand on you know Lang's side, if you want to say it like that. I don't have distrust in Nino in that sense. At the end of the day, I think Nino knows, you know, what's what. He's an intelligent person. Very much so. But I think one of his flaws, like I said, is he plays devil's advocate for the smaller people. And sometimes that's not always maybe the best thing to do.
Yeah, because I feel like unless there's people like you or Dean around, or actually maybe mostly just you, to be honest, Leslie, you're the only person that would pick up that he's doing this, whereas everyone else is just gonna, you know, kind of think he's just being strange.
The thing is, I could also be wrong. I could be the one that's stupid in this context. You have to remember that.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, there's you can't ever be entirely certain of your opinion.
I honestly can never really. Very few times I understand Nino.
What
the fuck?
You also have to remember that, I mean, here's the thing. After the whole Bastion situation, at the time, I grew distrust of Nino, but I'm not distrusting of Nino anymore. I truly am not. Here's the deal. I don't question his ultimate motives. I think he's definitely loyal to everybody that we care about and you know, that we stay loyal to. I don't question that at all. It's just like he goes off and does, you know, kind of things on the side, and then he comes in and does the devil's advocate things, and it presents a lot of problems sometimes.
Yeah. I mean,
But that's just the way Nino is, you know. And I think sometimes you can't pick and mix what you want from a person. You know, like.
It's not
Nino.
only it's not you were also forgetting. Remember the Roosters Rest and Pegasus situation. I'm not sure if you were really bought in on that, but
No.
that was also nearly a giant headache because Nino has a lot of he has lots of contacts. So I feel like with this Sophia shit and with Pegasus, you know, unfortunately, conflict of interest can happen, right? Because he knows so many people, and he's friends with so many people. And it may not be necessarily people that we give a shit about, you know.
I mean, if we say it like this, if Nino was out of the picture, for me, there would be absolutely no halt on just dealing with Sophia, right? But I wouldn't want to do it without talking to Nino out of respect for Nino, because I don't want to create a situation that becomes problematic down the line. It's important that Nino feels as respected as anybody else, because at the end of the day, I consider him my ally as much as I do you or Lang or Dean.
Yeah.
Even though Nino can sometimes do strange things, I don't question his loyalty, and I don't question his ultimate motives. Like I said, I think Nino is a very valuable person to have on your side. But sometimes he can do things that can be a nuisance at times, and it can create problems because he likes to overthink things or make things overcomplicated. But that's just, you know, that's what you get with the package. No, there's no one on Earth that's completely free of problems. Nobody is perfect. Except Sophia Castellano.
I think we have to see how things develop. See what happens.
Where are we driving this?
I'm not sure, to be honest, Les.
All right.